Alright, so this says that we're live here. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this is our late, really late. Holy crap, we're like 2 hours some change late. WWE TLC 2017 review result. What the title below says, Olympic Shield. Holy crap. See, we're going to attempt not to curse during the stream. Reason being because apparently every time we curse now, apparently YouTube decided not to consider the videos that we do on this channel advertiser friendly. Walter, did you find Walter? Did you know that, Walter? Did you know that, by the way?
Did I know what that YouTube does that? I mean, yeah, they're a little bit more strict now. That's what I've heard.
So even if I drop the F word, the title below says, like, apparently, I was trying to hear back the playback. We're good. Even if I drop the F bomb, like, dude, like, come on, really?
Hey, man, it's like television.
And it's like they become so. When do they become so like? When did they drop their ball? Seriously. Anywho, enough about all that. What is up, Ryan? What is up, Ryan 2001? Yeah, so this is our TLC review. As you all know, it's me. It's Steve here, and I'm joined here by my brother from another mother. My brother here, from another, all the way in Connecticut. He is literally pulling a miracle here. The one, the only knowledge of wrestling. Walter, how the hell you been?
I am pulling the miracle.
He's pulling the miracle.
I didn't watch the show live, but I did I attempted to rewatch it. I'll admit I did skip some parts, but I did watch the ones that you probably care about the most. So yeah, why not? Let's just try to see how this review comes out.
Oh, well, here, see if I can hear you. I wonder if I can hear you back.
They better hear me.
Yeah, you're pulling the miracle, all right. Oh, no. Walter's pulling the miracle, all right. So apparently Walter,
I am pulling the miracle. He
smashed like 3 chicks tonight, and then he went home to watch the review. Yeah, man, I'm telling you, man. This guy's full of energy. Holy crap. Anywho, TLC 2017 review and result. Overall, I thought the show, let's keep it 100, okay? For a show that a lot of people were going in like, oh my God, this show is going to be so terrible. I think, Walter, we both said it like during the week, like, yo, this show is just like bites. It just reeks right now, right? And then it's amazing how a Friday afternoon, everything just freaking changes, right? Out of nowhere.
Yep.
You agree on that, right?
And it changed. Maybe it changed for the best. I'm not sure, but it didn't really hurt the show. I mean, well, it could have been the original plans. Let's be honest.
Exactly. So thank you. Whatever the meningitis. So apparently, I saw a picture that Connor posted on Twitter. I think someone photoshopped it for him, whatever it was. It's like the old logo for TLC 2014. Remember those table, ladders, and chairs, and then that like little triangle things that stairs on the side of the logo, right? So the photo that he tweeted out, I guess someone again photoshopped it for him, whatever. It said tables, ladders, and chairs, but on the bottom it said and meningitis. It's so hilarious, okay? But guys, if you want to interact with us here in the comment, there's none on Twitter at HeelSteven, or if not on Walter's Twitter, at Hey I'm Walter. That's HeyImWalter. Okay, so I thought overall this pay-per-view was a very, very good pay-per-view. I thought overall it came out to be a very, I don't want to say good, like, oh my God, you know, it was an okay show. Yeah, there's some things that I question, but hey, it is what it is. And I see here in the chat, we have the official Salrex. So yeah, guys, before I get into this review as well, and all that fun stuff, I want to give a big shout out to the homie himself, Salrex Gaming, for the awesome layout that you see here, whether it's the thumbnail that you see, or if not, the other layout here. Again, if you are a YouTuber or podcaster out there, and you want awesome layouts and logos done for your YouTube channel, your YouTube videos, or a podcast, hit him up on Twitter at Salrex Gaming. He does amazing work. He does layouts not just for myself, but he did layouts for OKFabe, Solid Monster Sounds Off, the Joe Cronin Show, the good people over at That Ass Podcast, just to name a few. All right. So I'm reading the comments here. Everyone had an orgy and got AIDS from Salrex Gaming. You can say that too, right? Everyone like literally got an orgy over some moments and shit. So,
One particular moment. They
oh
did.
yeah, oh yeah, of course they did. That the Dream, the IWC's main event. I thought it was. I'm literally going like crazy right now. Okay, Ryan 2001. I thought it was a pretty solid show. You could make, you know what? I'll say that too. I thought it was okay, solid show. I almost said good for some reason. I don't know why. Draven G writes here. I don't know what to think of that main event. I don't know either. We'll get into that. We'll get into that later on. Um, they look like a dad that was trying to be like the cool kids. LOL. Holy crap. Kind of true too when you think about it. So the show kicked off with the pre-show. Believe it or not, I caught the pre-show, a glimpse of it. I caught Sasha Banks and Alicia Fox. Like I knew Sasha was gonna freaking win. Whoop-de freaking do. Moving on. The first match of the night was Asuka versus Emma. It's to my surprise, okay? I knew Emma was gonna win. My bad. I knew Asuka was gonna win. See, that's how you know things are going crazy right now, okay? I knew Asuka was gonna win. I think we all did, right, Walter? Let's keep it 100 here. All right?
Yeah, and she did win, all right.
It's one of those things where it's like, okay, you knew Asuka was gonna win, but the match felt so freaking long. I understand you want to give Emma some offense here, which is fine. But damn, you made Emma look like she can actually beat Asuka for a minute. Holy crap.
Yeah,
did you get that vibe?
I did. I didn't like it. I know some people probably liked it. Maybe some Emma fans liked it. I did not.
Of course they did, dude. Of course
You are debuting a new star. The purpose of making a debuting star is to make them shine. This is Oscar. You were promoting her as being dominant, undefeated, longest reigning NXT champion. You know, just all of these things. And she's having a fucking 50-50 match with Emma? No offense to Emma. She's talented. All you want. But she's treated as a fucking jobber in that company. And so it's like, what the fuck? Why is she getting so much offense? Like, you gotta make Asuka look good.
I guess the notion is, hey, Asuka, welcome to the main roster. You're not gonna get these easy like fluke wins on NXT. Because again, the notion, like I understand the notion WWE, the NXT and the main roster are two different platforms. Like how many times we heard like wrestlers do shoot interviews, right? Where they say, oh, when they go to the main roster, they train you all over again. We've heard this before. So you got to believe in some way, shape, or form they probably had that whole notion as well. Hey, you're starting all over again, Asuka. Yeah, you've been undefeated for how many days, NXT Women's Champion, what have you. Michael Cole apparently melted for her on commentary. Oh, she's wonderful to watch. She's this and that. And it's true, yeah. But nonetheless, all said and done, Asuka got the win. And for Emma, you know what? Honestly, she had a good showing. Let's give her that, okay? She had a freaking good showing here. And hopefully, just hopefully, they carry on with Emma for something here. Maybe Survivor Series, you put her in an elimination match. I don't freaking know. You know, but...
Oh, you're actually looking at what Emma's going to do next?
Okay, you know what? At the end of the day, hey, she's part of that women's roster, the women's roster. Yeah. Roster. I said roster. Women's roster.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, you might as well try to do something. You literally had her almost beat Asuka, but you had. I mean, I'm surprised that she got that much offense. Like, okay, I understand. You want to have a good match and all, but you know, when it comes to debuting match, why not just, you know, you have Asuka as this dominant force. I understand what you're saying about maybe because it's a new level. You know, it's not NXT anymore. I get that, but it's not really necessary with a woman like us, like with a Asuka was supposed to be like Goldberg pretty much, right? Goldberg had that long ass winning streak. Asuka has a long ass winning streak. So why would she like, I don't want to say struggle against Emma, but kind of like, yeah, it just felt weird. I don't know. I mean, I would understand if this was against Sasha or even Bayley, but
oh, dude, can you imagine that? Can you imagine what would have happened? That was a match. Can you imagine what would have happened if you would have given people like literally today? Sasha versus Asuka. Oh, they literally, because again, at the end of the day, we knew Emma was there for a job to literally eat the pinfall, and you know, at the same time as well, look good to some extent. I guarantee you, dude. Leading up from here going forward, I'm gonna be like, oh, I gave Asuka a run for her money. I started the women's revolution.
Yeah, she got a pay-per-view paycheck, and everything will be good.
We're going to come. And you know what's funny, too? They said on commentary this was Emma's first singles pay-per-view match on the main roster. It's crazy.
No, I can't recall her having a singles pay-per-view match, or even.
I know you can't recall. I understand you can't. I understand you can't fucking recall. I understand that. There I go. I dropped it. I just dropped the F-bomb. Good for me.
You already cursed, so
I already cursed. Oh, fuck it. Who gives a shit now? Fuck it. I
guarantee you did it even more.
I did it again. So reading the comments here, Draven G. I was surprised that Oscar got a pretty nice pop from the crowd. Me too. You know what I mean? You think about it. A lot of these people that watch, you know, they're in the crowd, like the kids, the mom and dads. They have the network, but they don't really watch NXT. That's the belief, right? And Oscar, you know, again, she got a good reaction here, like I expected. It was Minneapolis too, so again, it's kind of like a wrestling city, sorta. So good for her on that. Steven Milan writes here, of Angle looking like a dad trying to be cooler than Fonzie. Yeah, kind of true when you think about it too. Straight Shooter writes here, Angle made the same face when he was in that cowboy hat. Yippee-ki-yay, I guess, right? But that was that match. Moving right along here, we had a tag team match play of the cruiserweights here. We had Cedric Alexander and Rich Swann versus Jack Gallagher and Brian Kendrick. Now, keep this in mind, Walter. I'm pretty sure you know, just like I do, and I'm pretty sure you as well. We don't fucking watch 205 Live. We don't. Okay? Right?
No, I don't watch it. You're right.
You don't watch 205 Live. So, I didn't know Jack Gallagher was a heel. I did not know that.
I mean, I kind of knew it because on Raw they had a match, I think. I don't think it was a tag team match, but yeah, I was surprised when I heard Jack Gallagher was a heel too. I didn't hear about it today, but like a couple days ago maybe. I don't know when I heard it. It was just recently. I'm like, what? What the hell did he turn heel? Apparently he turned heel last month. I'm like, what the fuck? So I don't know what's going on with that, but to be honest, did not watch the match because, you know, like I said, I was just trying to watch the matches that I felt like were a little important.
Walter,
not so much, huh?
But Walter, but to keep it 100 with you though, bro, I thought that match was pretty cool though. The tag team match, it was a very, very good match. Here's my knock on the pay-per-view, if you will. You have a pay-per-view called TLC, but yet there's no ladder matches, there's no chair matches, there's no table match.
Weird.
You got cruiserweights out there. You be telling me they couldn't do anything with the ladder? Like, come on, really?
They definitely got to change it. This could have been a really good show if they had some type of, you know, gimmick matches.
I know. And I'll say this right now. I'll say this. The match for what it was a very good match to an extent. You know, it picked up at the end. It really did. I feel like Alexander and Rich Swann as a tag team could definitely, again, it could definitely add to the Raw tag team division mix. However, yes, I'm fully aware they're cruiserweights. WWE does not, you know, have high hopes for them outside that cruiserweight bubble. Look at fucking Aries. Look at Neville. They left, right? So it's hard for me to really say, oh, you know, they're gonna really give them that tag team push. It's not happening. In the perfect world, it would. But let's keep it 100. It's not going to happen anytime soon. Jamie Gervais here. I want a piece of Asuka, but Charmel might not like that. Did he even say that on comment? I don't think he did. I mean, imagine if he did. Almost not PG of him, though. I'll say this, though. You know what? Let's get into it right now. Booker T to that on commentary was such a flip-flop.
Yeah, he was saying some weird-ass shit.
Like, during the main... like. It's like, I get it, he's a heel commentator. I guess now he's like the heel commentator, I guess, if you will. But it's like, dude, such a flip-flop on commentary.
Oh, he was always like that, though.
Like a bandwagon fan, you know what I'm saying? Like, just think of that for a minute.
Dude, remember he had his Fave 5? That shit would always change every fucking minute.
I know. Reading the comments here, guys. Straight Shooter Race here. I like Cedric Alexander and Jack, but didn't care for this feud, and the match was decent enough. I'll give you that. It was a decent match. That was, again, it was...
Yeah, like, that feud is so random. Cedric Alexander deserves a lot better than that. Like, I was like, it's good that he's on the show, but, I mean, this guy could be something. I do like the guy, and I think they really don't know how... They don't really know how to use him. That's my only question.
they're giving Enzo right now this whole push, right? I think that should be Cedric
Right.
Alexander. If I think
The
Solomon
heel
was said,
push.
no. Like he should be the guy getting the opportunity, to go out there against Kali. Okay, in other words, he should be taking Kalisto's spot right now.
Oh yeah, I
If
think he
you,
will eventually.
I think so. Like, if
But even
anything,
then, he honestly deserves more than the cruiserweight division. He deserves to
exactly.
be up there with the main roster. To be
I'll
honest.
I'll say this right now, yo. I know they're not doing this anytime soon. Like I said this before. I think I said it in one of my video reviews I did for SmackDown Live a while back. If there's any guy that should go back to NXT, or even though he never really hit NXT, is Mike Bennett. I said that a while back. Or I'm sorry, Mike Kanellis, right? I think he should definitely go down to NXT. Again, just go there, raise some hell, what have you, and then come to the main roster. I think another person that could definitely benefit from that, to be honest with you, is Cedric Alexander.
Oh,
At
he'd
the
be in the
same
NXT
time,
title picture.
no. Yeah, that too. 'Cause I think again he could definitely raise some hell over there. He could definitely raise hell over there. At the same time, I think a lot of us have been saying for a while that NXT would definitely benefit from a mid card title. That's just me, of course. Again, but again, the match for what it was, a decent to okay. I guess a good if you want. But yeah, just the fact that there was a random tag team match, a cruiserweight tag team match, a random cruiserweight match, period, on the main card beside the championship match. We're seeing progress, Walter. I don't know if you caught that or not, but we're seeing progress in the cruiserweight division, sorta.
I mean, I bet I just see because there were so many wrestlers in that main event. I feel like that's the only reason why we got that extra match. And you saw all the filler that they try to add with Elias and shit. Like,
Oh,
I
dude,
think that was it.
I
I mean, you
felt
could say it's progress,
bad.
but
I felt bad. Like, dude, really? And dude, this
yeah, they
whole
really
thing.
fucked up Elias.
So he goes out to sing, right? Like apparently they had him like the first two times they had him literally by the entrance area trying to sing and shit. And you have fucking Jason Jordan, Angle Maivia come out there and literally started throwing produce. Not fucking trash at him, not fucking rocks, fucking produce. Can you haven't
Yeah,
you
I saw
haven't
it.
like dude, there's vegans, I guarantee you, there's vegans right now that will probably look at that and say, how dare you, Jason Jordan? What's the matter with you? You can feed a family with that. I'm just saying, okay? Just think about that for a minute. So he's literally throwing produce at him until eventually they get a match, which we'll get into in a little bit, okay?
Oh my god.
I know. We have a lot to get here, Walter. By the way, we had here Alexa Bliss versus Mickey James in the Raw Women's Championship match. I thought this match, again, the story here was, hey, can Mickey James, does she have it left in her? Can she definitely get, one more title run in her, what have you? I thought she had a good showing, okay? I didn't think the match was like anything like, oh my God, to make a big deal out of. But I personally thought, I don't know about you, but I thought tonight Mickey James was going to win the match. And again, it's not like you're going to give her this long freaking run, okay? It could be like a short, maybe like a 3-week run, and then eventually Alexa Bliss gets it back before Survivor Series. Or you could do one of this whole thing where she would have won the match, or you could do one of those whole things where she won the belt literally tonight at TLC, and then you have Alexa invoke her rematch clause 2 weeks from now, what have you, right? The same thing she did with Sasha after SummerSlam, right? And then get the belt back. And then eventually, drop the belt to Asuka once that happens. You know it's going to happen, right? It's going to happen. But that was my take on the match. The match for what it was, Mickey James had a good showing. They literally made you think that she was going to win at certain spots. But eventually, Alexa Bliss got the win. Take it away, cuz.
Yeah, I actually liked the match, believe it or not.
Of course you do. Of course you did,
Yep,
bro.
I did. This is a match, I didn't really expect too much. I mean, I'm glad Mickey James looked kind of good. Yeah, she looked pretty good in this match. She wrestled, her attire was pretty unique. I didn't think she would wrestle in jeans. So, like I said, it was pretty cool, but, I do wish Mickey James kind of won this. Because, I don't know. I just feel like one more run would be nice, and her post interview was pretty cool. Alexa, winning. I know why. You know what's gonna happen. I already told you, like at the beginning, that they're setting up Alexa to lose to Asuka. So if you want to do that, go ahead. But I felt like Mickey James winning would have been a little bit nicer. But it was a solid match nonetheless. I'm not gonna really complain about this, even if it's not the result I wanted. There's no reason to complain about it.
Let me take a quick sip of this passion fruit real quick, dude. I have some passion fruit juice here, dude. So, dude, I'm telling you, man, it's so amazing, dude. I don't care. I'm a fat bastard. I know I am. It's amazing, dude. Like, literally, dude.
You're drinking doesn't mean that's not the reason why you're fat. Drinking passion fruit.
It's amazing, dude. What?
I didn't say it wasn't, but no one's saying passion fruit is bad.
Okay, listen, bro. We're Peruvians, okay? Es jugo maracuyá, carajo, okay? Jugo maracuyá, carajo. All right?
No one's going to understand what you're saying right now.
No one is. We're going to have some UK listeners. Bloody crap. What the bloody hell? What does maracuyá carajo mean? Bloody mad. I don't know. I'm just saying. All right? And just imagine that for a minute. I believe it. I guarantee you Gavin will be like, Steve, mate, what does maracuyá carajo mean, boy? I don't fucking know. Shout out to Gavin, by the way. Shout out to Gavin, shout out to him. He's doing big things over there on vidme.com. Shout out to him. All right. But that was the Raw Women's Championship match. And then for some reason after the match, right? For some reason, right? Okay, Mickey James lost the match. He's in tears, right? They brought out Charlie Caruso. And I noticed this as a trend now for some reason. I've noticed this trend. After a match, what have you, it's like a big profile match on the card, what have you. Even if it's on Raw or SmackDown, they need to insistently have a post-match interview in the ring.
Yeah, they're trying to integrate some shit.
That 9 times out of 10 feels so out of place.
I know, but I mean, I thought she was gonna retire.
Can you imagine, right? You get into a car accident, God forbid, but just give you that scenario, right? And you're like literally there, you crash your car, right? And you're sitting there, holy crap, you literally messed up. What's gonna happen now, right? You're worried, right? And the next thing you know, out comes someone for like a little post-crash interview. I'm Charlie Caruso. All right, Walter, we get a quick interview with you, Walter. Some unfortunate news, but what's your thoughts overall? Like, just imagine that. Like the girl just lost. Like honestly, I was expecting Mickey to turn heel. I don't know about you.
Heel. I thought she was gonna retire. Like I said, when she was talking and shit, crying.
That too.
I was like, what? What's going on here? Is that why they gave her that match? But she said, no, I'll come back and hopefully win that title again. So, maybe. We'll see. Hopefully down the road.
And then we get the IWC's literally their wet dream. Oh my God, this should have happened in WrestleMania, right? We had the Demon Finn Balor. The Demon Finn Balor. I'm sorry, I'm gonna honor Chase here. Finn Balor, the Demon Finn Balor, versus AJ Styles. And by the way, shout out, big props to AJ Styles, literally flying from South America, I believe in Buenos Aires, Argentina, right? It literally traveled from Argentina all the way from Minneapolis, an 18-hour flight, which I, honest to God, did not know it was 18 hours.
Yeah, I thought it would be longer.
I'm gonna find out right now how long is the flight from Buenos Aires?
He must have got that express flight or something, because I don't know how he got that. He did that anyway. Like, still, I give him props too. This is a last minute change.
Okay,
he didn't have to do any of this.
First of all, they're exaggerating. It's apparently okay. I see why. Some people say it's 14 hours, 40 minutes. Some people saying 17 hours. Holy crap. Okay, so it is.
Yeah, it varies.
Roughly, yeah. Unless you're doing stops, what have you. So there you go. Grandpa Kurt needs to retire from in-ring action for World Western Entertainment. Big props to him as well. TLC was super weird. To each their own, I guess, right? But overall, again, the match overall, listen, I know people were happy about it, awesome, all the hell you want, right? And I thought for what they did, for a match that really had no build whatsoever, like literally on the fly, that was a very good match. I'm going to keep it 100 with you, too. I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I had to rewatch the match because low key, like no BS. It's not because I thought, oh my god, this was a boring match. No, I was literally falling asleep during the match. Not because I thought the match was boring or anything like that. No, I had a long day at work. I literally went to work today at literally 8 in the morning. And I didn't get home till like 7 p.m. or something like that. So you can imagine, right? I was at work all day dealing with people's BS with their food stamps and EBTs and wake checks and coupons and shit like that. To come home, watch a wrestling pay-per-view, eventually it's going to catch up to you. It's gonna happen. All right?
Yeah, that's why I choose not to work on Sundays.
Yeah, listen, dude.
Sunday's probably the worst, man.
I wouldn't either, but dude, it's time and a half. When that pays,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, dude. So, this match again was a very good match, just back and forth. There's a moment in the match where, like, okay, Finn's on, like, the top rope, right? And AJ does, like, a Hurricane Rana, or like a springboard. Like, he jumps through the middle rope to the top rope for the Hurricane Rana. But eventually, it was all said and done. Finn gets to win with the coup de grace. And here's the thing, too. Okay? For a match that was so good, yes, I think this match needed more time. I don't know about you. That's how I felt about it, too. I feel like it needed more time.
It needed more time? I thought it got a good amount of time.
Nah, but I get what people saying. Maybe a little bit more time. Maybe, because I don't know, just to really, hit that moment. I don't know. I'll say this, though. It's not going to be a one-match only thing. There'll be a rematch somewhere down the road. They will be.
Obviously. This match was eventually going to happen. Some last-minute changes they had to do because, Sister Abigail was hurt. And, well, not hurt, but they know what they got. They got some weird-ass virus going on around there. But, honestly, for a match with no build-up whatsoever, it delivered because I got to give props, once again, to AJ Styles, This dude did not have to do this match. He shouldn't have done it, but I mean, they did their thing. They're both talented wrestlers. But I don't know if Finn Balor really needed that win. I mean, the only reason why he probably won was because, like I mentioned before, like when we did predictions and stuff like that, the only reason I saw Finn Balor winning was because he's going to challenge Brock Lesnar next.
Yeah, exactly. At the same time,
that has to be it. Huh?
At the same time, though, right? At the same time, with AJ, does it really affect him in a way, even though he is trying to challenge Jinder Mahal for the WWE title? Or, I'm sorry, Jinder Mahal?
Not really, but why would you have Finn Balor win it here? Like, it's just a rant. Like, wouldn't you want Finn Balor to win the match in a better, like, a better situation?
I kind of get why.
Situation.
I kind of get why. I understand why Finn won. Okay, AJ is already established in WWE. Right? In the eyes of the higher ups in WWE, AJ Styles is arguably one of the guys, right? Especially on SmackDown Live, right?
But so is Finn, kind of.
Not necessarily,
won the Universal title.
Not necessarily, though. They're polishing Finn right now. They're polishing him to get fed to Brock.
They're polishing him. It's filler. It's filler shit with Finn. Finn technically is established in their eyes.
Not necessarily, dude. Because if that if that was the case, if that was the case, if Finn was already polished up already, then you know what? When Finn came back from that injury, he would right away went out against Kevin Owens or whoever was the champ at the time, Brock, what have you. No, it took time. Exactly. So you need to reestablish Finn to an extent. Because remember, they were going to go all out with Finn. Remember when he joined the main roster back in, last summer? Like 2 summers ago during that draft? Remember that? Right?
Yeah, they did go all out with him.
And they shoved the rocket ship up his ass? Remember that? They literally shoved that rocket ship right up his ass, right? He beat Roman Reigns. He had all these wins, right? Beat Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Then he got hurt.
I mean, he's still getting all these wins. I don't see any difference except he's just feuding with Bray Wyatt. That's literally it.
One thing was for feuding with Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, to lowering yourself down to like Elias and Bray Wyatt and Jinder Mahal.
It was mostly Bray Wyatt. Yeah, because that was just filler shit.
So the way I look at it, hey, he beats AJ. It gives him again an established name for the first time in a long time in his win column to set him up for Brock. And again, it's one of those things where he's gonna get fed to Brock, whether y'all like it or not. Sorry, but not sorry.
Well, I don't even want him to face Brock, but I mean, yeah, Brock's gonna fucking kill him.
Exactly.
But yeah, like I said, that's literally the only reason I saw Finn winning the match, and there was no other reason for him to really win it, like because besides trying to face Brock, and that I mean that you had to do what you had to do, and you weren't gonna have a SmackDown superstar win on a Raw pay-per-view either. It's just that's what I was thinking as well. Like, I mean, I know you're having a SmackDown versus Raw event with next month, but still.
Yeah. I know we skipped the match, and I apologize that we did. Enzo Amore and Kalisto.
Oh, I barely watched it. I just watched the ending of that match.
I'm going to say this. Yeesh. Here's the thing about it. Yes, we knew Enzo was going to win. I'd been knowing that. I think everyone knew that. Right? But, gosh, these two guys, I'm sorry. It's just, They don't have chemistry. I'm sorry. They don't have chemistry.
I mean, Enzo's not really the greatest wrestler in the world.
He's not.
But he had to win. Because what was the point of Kalisto even winning the belt in the first place? Besides, it was Eddie's birthday. Like, I'm trying to think what reasons Kalisto winning the belt did for. But yeah, Enzo had to win because you got to have some type of heel champion in the cruiserweight division to spark things up. And just I don't know. Enzo's kind of your go-to guy, So you got to do something with him. But man, he sounded really sick though.
Dude, his voice, like he's so much. It says on Twitter. I don't know if you guys caught us on Twitter or not. Which, by the way, @HeelSteven. He sounded like a skinny Ryback, dude. He literally sounded like what would happen if Ryback literally like dropped all those fucking steroids and shit, and he was fucking 120 pounds. He literally sounded like what happened if Ryback was a freaking Holocaust victim. I went there. I'm sorry. Holy crap.
No, but he was. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Everyone's getting that sickness, I guess.
Yeah, the meningitis, bro. The meningitis making the comeback, yo. I swear, someone should definitely go and create. If you have 2K18, if you have call, if you do call, what have you, a call owner should definitely really look into creating meningitis. I swear they should do that. I'm telling you. But after the match, though, they went back to the post-match interview, right? And Enzo's like, "Oh, I want to thank the high above, what have you, and me, and to all of you, no thank you. How you doing?" Just walked away. Oh God.
Yeah, that's Enzo, man. He's the real deal. He's certified G, and
come on,
I just wish you. I just wish he was a better in-ring wrestler, but for the most part, it's something for that cruiserweight division. You need what? I don't know, man. Enzo just needs to have the belt because there's no one else who kind of really would do anything with it. Let's be honest. I think Kalisto was going to do something with that belt.
No, he was not, dude. No, don't say that, dude. Don't say that.
That's what I'm saying. He wasn't going to do anything.
He was going to hold on to that belt. Again,
Enzo could have shitty matches and it will work out, so.
He will. Honestly, like I said before, if you're going to have him feud against anyone right now, it should be Cedric Alexander. That's what it should be.
You say that for the Rumble.
Or if not, if you want to bring someone up from NXT, I'd say bring up Johnny Gargano. Or if not, Hideo Itami.
Wow, you're going to relegate them to that division?
Hey, listen, you know what it is? Listen, if you do Gargano, right, who comes back in 2018? Ciampa. Hey, there's a feud in 205 Live. They can do this whole thing where Ciampa follows Gargano to the main roster. And hey, listen, you can even do this whole thing where the Cruiserweight title revolves around them two again. It stems from NXT. Just saying.
I mean, yeah, you might as well, right? I mean, like you said, Ciampa, he got a year-long injury. I mean, why have their feud continue on NXT? You might as well. Gargano would be up by now, right? So, exactly. How long you have Gargano on NXT?
I don't know. You know what's crazy though? Apparently, from what I was hearing, the main event of Takeover Brooklyn 3 was supposed to be Gargano and Ciampa.
No, obviously.
Again, I know we're off right now. I know we are, but it is what it is. Where was I here? So that was that match. Then we get to an improv because again, you had to put fillers. You had to go filler here, okay? you had Jason Jordan and Elias with the botched ending. Walter, I saw it. I saw it. You saw it. The whole world saw it. The Wrestling Bear saw it. Everyone saw it. So this whole thing where, okay, Jason Jordan gets a roll-up pin, right? Is a 1-2. Elias gets the shoulder up, and it's a 3 count. Right off the bat, a 3 count. So the referee messed up here, big time. And here's the thing about listen, this match to me was filler. It was buns. Wasn't really my cup of tea, to be honest. But I'm gonna leave it at that.
Did he really botch, or was that supposed to be the ending anyway?
There was a botch ending where there's again.
Elias
I know
the ending. Yeah, I know Elias kicked out, but the thing was that supposed to be the plan? Because was that supposed to happen pretty much? Because like to have Jordan win, but in a fluky way, because they still want to push Jordan, but you don't want Elias to look weak either. So shit like that. Either way.
Walter is Jason Jordan Angle Maivia, okay?
Whatever his name is, this guy still needs these. People are still not gravitating towards him, so why have him really win this? I mean, you might as well do something with Elias. Why are you having him lose to Jordan? Why? You just really fucked up his momentum. Elias was winning all his matches, right?
Undefeated, dude. Undefeated on the main roster. The drift
He was undefeated, and he lost like that?
You think about it. He didn't even hit drift away.
Oh, my God. Well, why would he hit that? If he hit that, he would have beaten Jordan.
Exactly.
Oh, man. I felt bad for Elias tonight. I mean, I'm glad I got to see him a lot on TV, on the pay-per-view, but...
Yeah, he got he had a lot of appearance on the pay-per-view, a lot of eyeballs on him. You want to how you spell Elias? You spell Elias Buried. That's how you spell Elias right now.
I don't think he's buried. It's just I don't know what the fuck that was.
He's 1 foot in. He's 1 foot in there, in my opinion.
Yeah,
right
they're just fucking him up. They don't know how to use. I swear, I don't know how you fuck up certain talent that you know that you can make as stars. With Elias, there's something. He don't have to be the greatest in-ring wrestler in the world, but he has something that gravitates towards the fans, and they just don't know what the fuck to do. They'd rather push. No offense to Jason Jordan, but people aren't buying into him yet,
Obviously, not happen anytime soon, Walter, to be honest with you. It's not going to happen anytime soon. You know what I mean? So, there's that. Okay, so now, you know what, Walter? Enough about all this hippily-happy. Let's get into the main event, right? The reality what people tune into TLC for. The 3-on-5 handicap match. You had the Raw Tag Team Champions, The Bar, Cesaro, and Sheamus. By the way, they're having Cesaro talk with the mouthpiece on. I understand, but it sounds so foolish, by the way. Okay? You had the Intercontinental Champion, The Miz. You had the Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman, and the Big Red Machine, Kane, come back. Who, by the way, was part of SmackDown Live. And, yeah. Versus was supposed to be The Shield, Roman, Seth, and Dean. But it got changed out of nowhere to literally Dean Ambrose, Seth Rollins, and Raw General Manager, WWE Hall of Famer Kurt Angle. Now, keep this in mind. So, before the match even took place, somewhere in the locker room area, right, you see both Rollins and Ambrose talking to Kurt, and it looked like they were going to talk about plans, what have you. But all said and done, right, they give Kurt Angle a Shield vest.
Yeah, that was something, all right.
I'm going to say this right now, dude. There are going to be memes written for weeks. Yeah, I'm telling you that, right? There are going to be memes written for... Anything about it, okay? There's people that will say the match was a good match. People will say it was a bad match. I'm going to say this. I feel like the TLC match tonight was completely all over the place. It had its good, it had its bad. But I feel like... Okay, I feel like I was watching multiple matches in one match. That's what I felt like. I feel like there's, okay, if you are into call, right? If you're a call fed owner, right? And you plan out a championship match, right? As your main event, but you gotta do interference, right? Interference, what have you. Keep this in mind. At the time, 2K17 didn't have like the right features to do that shit, right? So you had to like create another match with the whole part of of an interference and clip them into the scene, what have you. That's what it reminded me of. If you get what I'm saying, you kind of get where I'm going with this.
That's
In
a
a way.
lot of work.
Exactly. It's a lot of work. Shout out to my boy Travis Sparks. If you want to see a cool ass call fed, go check out COH. All right. I'm not just saying that because I'm part of the Fed, but it's amazing stuff. Go check them out. The COH Network on YouTube. Go check them out. Okay. COH. But that's kind of what it was like to me tonight. Don't get me wrong. Angle at first, and I don't know if you noticed or not. I don't know if you caught this or not, but Angle, like at the beginning part of the match, took not one bump. And I'm thinking, okay, he probably will not take a bump until Cesaro and Sheamus hit Angle with like a double clothesline. I'm like, okay, there's a bump right there. There you go. Did you catch that?
Yeah, but I like that. Yep. Well, like I said, like Angle, I thought he was fine tonight. Obviously, what did people expect him to wrestle like a bunch of minutes? Like, I'm not surprised he did that spot where they took him out and he was gone for like how long? Like 20 minutes, 15 minutes. I don't know how long. It felt like a long time.
Yeah.
But that was expected, I mean, as for the match, it was kind of cluster. It was a clusterfuck, but
it was.
But I kind of enjoyed it for the most part, to be honest. I don't know why. I don't have a reason, but I just kind of liked it, and that's why I know people don't. Some people like there's space for reviews with this. Some people really didn't like it because of that. Some people actually liked it because you got to see Angle, and there was a bunch of crazy shit going on.
I'll say this: I feel like seeing Angle back in the WWE ring was great, awesome. They made it seem that the guy hasn't wrestled in 11 years, but fuck, we all know that the guy has been in TNA. Most of his career, right? Having these killer matches, doing moonsaults off the six-sided cage, right? I'm sorry, the six-sided ring, whatever they are right now. I haven't watched a product in a long time, right? Whatever they are now, but you kind of get the gist, right? He's doing all these moves off the cage, what have you, putting his body on the line. Even almost at 50 years old, the guys again, the whole nostalgic was there, awesome. It brought me back to my childhood. Cause be real about it, right? When you were a kid, growing up in like in the 2000s, the year 2000, when Angle, was tearing it up in WWE, that was the one guy you want to see get his ass kicked every single night. That's the one guy. When Kurt Angle just started in WWE, right? But as time went on, the guy became an amazing performer and a funny character as well. And you forget that. And at the same time tonight, you remember that too. Like, this guy was a machine back in the day. And when he did those German suplexes and he did the old, what have you, got people crazy. And yes, I'll agree. Kurt looked like he was cosplaying. And I know Salrex said it on the comment threads. And he looked dumb when he was holding the chair. And I'll admit that too. He kind of did look dumb, holding the chair, holding the ladder, trying to, hold all these table parts and crap like that. But hey, you know what? That's Kurt right now. And it is what it is. More in the match as well. Eventually, both Kane and Braun Strowman started feuding for no reason whatsoever, right? And it's like, okay, they had this moment where Kane chokeslams Braun to a side table, right, by the Raw announcers, right? And it seemed like, okay, Braun's out, and you see Braun like holding on to Kane's foot, right? And for some reason, Kane like goes back to like TLC 2010, where John Cena like pulled the string down and all the chairs came down on Wade Barrett. Like we saw that tonight too here, what he did that to Braun Strowman. And even with all of that, Braun still got back up, won that against Kane. And out of nowhere, literally all the guys on the Miz team, if you will, turned their back on Braun Strowman.
Yep, they took him to the trash.
And they literally threw him into the dumpster.
The trash.
Yeah. I'll say this too now. Listen, does this mean that Braun's now a babyface? Is that what it mean now? Like, because the way I'm looking at it too, it's setting up Miz's next feud.
With Braun Strowman?
That's the vibe I'm getting now. Hey, he's feuding with Strowman.
Oh my god!
And if Miz is still Intercontinental Champion, shoot, bye-bye to that Intercontinental Championship run.
Yeah, Strowman's next. Strowman's going to be an automatic face.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I didn't know what the fuck he really was. I always thought it was like a tweener or something,
Yeah.
I didn't really know what he really was.
They had a moment, too, where Angle, like, he got power slammed through a table on the outside of the ring by Strowman, right? This was early in the match, too. And they had to, like,
took him out.
They did the whole thing where they took Angle out of the ring, what have you, by doctors, what have you, to check on him. All that was happening. Literally, both Ambrose and Ron were getting their butts kicked throughout the whole match. And it seemed like it was going to be over. Then out comes Kurt Angle, selling the injuries, what have you. And with all of that, the Shield got the win. So in a way, what kind of annoyed me, they made it obvious. They made it obvious that the Shield were going to win.
Oh, come on.
Think about it.
We all knew the Shield was going to win.
Yeah, they did, but come on. Can you give us the illusion for once that, hey, maybe The Miz and his team are going to win? Can you give us that illusion, at least? Don't make it predictable.
I mean, they tried. They kind of tried. Could have done a better job. But.
Like, don't make it predictable where, okay, you had this whole moment where, okay, Braun and Kane start feuding. Oh, my God, it's the demise of Team Miz. They turn on Braun Strowman. They put him in the trash. Like, come on, really? And then Angle comes out. And they do this, they do that. They also took out Kane as well. They took out Kane. They took out Ambrose. Literally, Kurt Angle comes back out, takes out Kane, takes out Cesaro and Sheamus, and all you have left is the Miz. Is literally the Miz. He gets Angle slammed. He gets that whole Rainmaker knee that Ron does now, and he gets Dirty Deed. And then the triple powerbomb. For a minute there, I thought literally Kurt Angle was going to drop the Miz on his head. That's what I thought there for a minute.
I don't know about that, but, I mean, the Miz, he knew he was going to take the beating. I mean, it's, I felt like if there was one person to take the pinfall, it'd be the Miz. I mean, Strowman wasn't going to take it. Kane. I knew some bullshit was going to happen, like 5-on-3 handicap match. Something's going to go down. Everyone's talking about how Kane his next feud would be with Strowman before this shit even happened. So, what's going to happen with Kane then? How is Strowman going to face the Miz? Isn't Kane supposed to feud with him now? So,
Maybe so.
It's so confusing.
I guess the notion, I guess the notion is, hey, they took out Braun Strowman. By logic, Braun should not be on Raw tonight. I'm saying that tonight because right now it's 2:16 in the morning where I'm at. Braun should not be on Raw. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the notion now, right?
Yeah, but he's
you can do this whole thing right now. You can do this whole thing where, hey, Braun is now Kane is now the new monster, right? He took out the monster among men, and now he's once again the monster. You can do that too. You can do a Kane versus Braun feud as well. I'm open to that too. I don't see why not. But do I look at it too? Eventually, we're gonna see a Braun versus Miz feud. But what the fuck? Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck do I know, right? What the fuck do we know?
I don't know, but the main point wasn't even this. I guess this originally the plans probably were for the Shield to get their moment. They were gonna win anyways. But this obviously felt more like a Kurt Angle moment in this match. Kurt Angle it was just nice to see him back. Like you said, him doing the suplexes was awesome. I don't care, man. He might have made some goofy faces tonight, but he was fine. I liked it. I thought, clearly he could still wrestle. He wrestled in TNA just maybe a year ago or two. But, I mean, it was still awesome to see him back, in my opinion. Especially in that Shield gear was funny. And when they were doing the triple powerbomb, when Kurt Angle did that thing like what Roman does, I was like, wow.
He's gonna drop him. I thought he was literally gonna drop the Miz on his head. He's gonna drop the Miz on his head, old man Kurt.
Oh my God. But it was funny. I mean, it felt weird to see him kind of like the Roman Reigns of that group, but
no way. You know what's funny, dude? I remember 2 years ago, right? There was an incident on Raw where Roman was in the ring. I think he was supposed to confront the whole Wyatt family, right? And out came this one bald head guy from the crowd, I guess, to try to get involved with Roman. They had to literally escort him out of the building. That's kind of what the guy Kurt Angle reminded me of tonight. That
It was a ball-headed guy.
yeah, in a way.
What was Shield gear?
Yeah, with Shield gear on. Yeah, he had like cargo pants. He had like a black tee and like a freaking the old Shield vest from like back in the day.
What?
Yeah, dude. I know.
That's Angle then.
But overall, again,
Angle in disguise.
yeah. But again, what I marked out the most as well, the whole notion at the end when Angle came back, he came back to his Kurt Angle theme song, which I thought was cool. You needed that. You definitely needed that whole Kurt Angle theme song to come back out for his return. You know what I mean? Just saying.
Yeah, they just come in with like regular gear and shit.
Nah, imagine if he did. He like, screw this. Sorry, kids, with the red, white, and blue tonight. It's like when Hogan got rid of the red and the yellow, put on the black.
Yeah, but it felt appropriate for him to wear the Shield gear because it was supposed to be for the Shield. I'm pretty sure Rollins and Ambrose were happy to work with Angle. To be honest, I mean they needed some type of rub. Angle was fucking over.
Did you hear about Rusev during like the South American tour?
What happened with Rusev?
So Rusev is wearing Uso gear.
I saw that. Oh my god.
He's a third Uso, dude. It's like, hey, if the Usos are doing it, why can't the Shield, right? I don't know. But yeah, dude, that was TLC, dude, overall. Again, I thought it was a solid, okay. You can even say it was a good show if you want. There's some that will say that. It had its flaws, don't get me the hell wrong. But overall, I thought it was passable. If you want me to give it a grade, I'm gonna give it a C. But it
was an okay show, pretty average show to be honest. But I don't think it was bad. But I don't know how anyone can really say it's a good show unless like you really like that main event and you really liked AJ and Finn. AJ and Finn was solid. Like I said, I know it was last minute planning. I know there was no build up, but for what it was, that match was fine. I know a lot of people loved it. So and then when they did the Too Sweet thing,
dude, we talk about that. we talk about that, right? The whole Too Sweet. We talk about that.
Yeah, so it was there's clearly this is kind of like a preview of next month's pay-per-view. I mean, they're doing SmackDown vs. Raw again for Survivor Series. So how fun is that, right? I don't know how I feel about next month's pay-per-view, but overall, like I said, yeah, the show, huh?
Well, it's going to be fun, Survivor Series. We're going to see Brock versus Jinder, man. The modern-day Maharaja versus the Beast.
Please just let that go for a minute.
You know what I'm about to do, yo? I'll tell you guys what. I'm about to do I know I'm kind of early with this, but I got 2K18. What I'm gonna get back into doing is a lot of match simulations before pay-per-views. So what I'm going to do, probably tomorrow or later on in the day, because again, it's officially Monday where I'm at, I might just do a match simulation between Brock Lesnar and Jinder Mahal to see what the hell happens.
God.
This ought to be good. This got to be good. But all right, guys, this was our TLC review, guys. Give it your comments down below. If you listened through the whole thing, if you enjoyed the pay-per-view, what have you, what was your final grade? Again, it is what it is. Follow me on Twitter at HeelSteven. If you're on this channel right now, hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video or stream or playback, whatever it might become, a big old thumbs up. And yeah, share this also through your entire social media, Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr, what have you. Also, a big old shout out to the homie himself, Salrex Gaming, for the awesome layout that you saw. Again, if you are a YouTuber or a podcaster out there and you want an awesome layout, awesome logos done for your YouTube channel, your YouTube videos, or your podcast, what have you, hit him up on Twitter at Salrex Gaming. He does amazing, amazing layouts, not just for myself, but he's done an amazing work as well for OKFabe, Joe Cronin from the Joe Cronin Show, the Sound Monster for the Sound Monster Sounds Off, and the awesome people over at That Ass Podcast, just to name a few, okay? So hit him up. He will work with you. Does amazing work. All right, cuz, where can they find you at, dude? You and your beloved New York Giants. Did they even win today, dude?
No, they lost.
What else is new?
Shit. Exactly.
Listen,
They could find.
Yeah, go on.
All right, yeah, just quick plug. You can follow me on Twitter at Walter. Yeah, like I said, ridicule me, sports, whatever. But yeah, TLC. Huh?
Ridicule me
I
sports.
mean, it's been a weird, it's been a sad weekend. Yankees were done, so
Better hope
there's always next year, huh?
Better hope the Knicks tank the season again, yo. I hope the Knicks
It looks
win.
like they're tanking.
I hope they don't win no game, yo. For real, the Knicks better win no game.
I mean, I don't think they can, even if they tried. They're pretty fucking shit.
We'll take Lonzo.
But,
we'll take Lonzo. We'll take Lonzo Ball. We'll take.
Take Lonzo Ball. He's on the Lakers now.
We'll take him.
We'll take him. They're gonna have to trade him.
I know. Work with me, okay? All right, guys. You can follow Walter at Hey I'm Walter. It's HeyI'mWalter. Hey I'm Walter. All right, and tweet him about NFL, sports, what have you. TMO podcast will come up sometime this week. If anything, we might do the podcast back on YouTube. We don't know yet. It's up in the air. Episode 216 that we did this past Friday is a YouTube exclusive. So maybe, just maybe, again, maybe, just maybe, the podcast might come back to youtube.com. Who the hell knows? All right. This was our TLC review, guys. We were out like Janet's titties. And yeah, this was awesome. Good night, y'all.